He will continue to invade your thoughts, your life, to convince you of the error of your ways. You cannot extract the stack from your own body, so you must find a way to block him.
You want to invade his thoughts?
I realized you were right.
That's what you call blocking him? Yes, I'm mad.
It was meant for more.
Oh, saints!
Oh, I didn't think that your return would be so easy.
I found him coming out of the world that led down here.
Mal doesn't understand the power growing within me. He can't.
You're sincere with that. I'm afraid of that.
There are no others like us, and there never will be. I'm finally starting to understand that.
Alina, look out!
Alina! Alina! Alina, wake up! Alina, come on, look at me!
It's not all about power, though, is it?
I don't like that. Manipulating people like that. Like he does.
Alina! Come on! Alina! Alina, come on, look at me!
You want to take it? Can you take it? You need the physical touch. You need to kill him yourself.
Alina, I'm going to the ends of the earth to protect you, to keep you safe, to track your firebird, and you dive headfirst into a fight with the dark one.
Now we can get angry. Finally!
You're too impatient.
One foot in front of the other with you. Onwards to the firebird. Walk me down the aisle, hand me off to somebody else like none of this hurts.
Of course it hurts!
Then be honest with me. Nothing.
He's respectful.
What you do? You're barreling through this. Stag, Seaward, Firebird, engagement, second army. You're not seeing where this really leads.
It leads to me saving Ravka, preparing the saints forsaken country.
To what end?
To the extent that it needs. Is there anything other than that?
What about you?
No, it's exactly that. I just need to hear you say it. So you understand that you and I are not in lockstep, that you have raced ahead on a path that I am way behind on. And that's where you should be. Because you're meant for more. No. I'll get you the firebird. That's all I have to offer. Same old trick.
He's gonna come back, he's gonna save you from yourself. Something like that.
You need to forget the Fjorden. Really? Now is when we choose to have this conversation. I had an opportunity to live my life for myself and I took it. We took it. Matthias chose me. Agreed.
But right now he's denying you.
New prisoner!
Oh, you're gonna meet Becca?
Look! Now there do I behold my brother Demian, slain at the beckoning of this man!
You just killed him?
You take a run on me, and I will snap you in two. Work for me. And I'll get you what you want.
Work for you?
The line
That's
your
it.
family's
He
crossed.
wants to be the king of this job now.
Sita, I'm worried that my body can become one with the roots of the ash. Nice. You must walk your own path to get here with you.
I promise you.
And I'm sorry for you.
Every time I use my powers, I feel him. Even after we escaped the fold and I cut the antler from his hand, I still felt him.
Because you feel this control
His power
that he
felt
had on you.
different. I felt free. Power was mine alone. And then I saw him again. It was like he stole my powers all over again. Like the sea whip was no longer mine, but also his. Because he's why I sought it in the first place. If it weren't for him, I never would have taken the sea whip's life or power. If it weren't for him, I'd still be a map maker. He was the first person to show me that it wasn't just some weak stick from Kirigan. I was Krisha. That I was meant for more.
You thank him for that.
The man who manipulated and betrayed Jenya, betrayed Ravka.
Betrayed you, violated you.
Yes, you forgot about that?
You are who you are, in spite of him. Because your will is stronger than his. The only way you'll find peace is to finish what you started. Dismantle the fold. Go to the heart.
The fact that she can still think like that about him, about the situation, it just shows how manipulative and toxic that relationship was. It's difficult, you know, to be out of the control of that kind of
No
person.
lecture about combining amplifiers. The abomination of it all.
The abomination would be not to see this through to the end. I know where to start. Morozova's workshop. What remains of it?
He's never walked away from me like that before.
He loves you, Alina. You nice it out.
Now you don't have to marry him.
I have to go. Firebird.
Yes, you have to focus on the task at hand. Saving Ravka.
You're cutting him
Will
again?
you quote me?
Your compass?
Your lucky compass.
I think every time I enrolled, I thought you might want another excuse to seek me out.
I'll return it as soon as I can.
It might be hard, but try not to miss me too much.
Impossible.
They could have been, you know, a potential love relationship, but the girl is already into a triangle.
Listen, I'm sorry about what I said at Drake's Club.
Not a good time.
You know that you couldn't be. You're so clever, it's just so hard. Can you just stop, please? With what? Patronizing me. You're trying to tell me how to feel about my shame when you're hiding the very thing that makes you special. My face. I wouldn't have
No.
The fact that you're Grisha. I've seen you shoot all those impossible shots. That kind of eye didn't just fix itself. You're Zemini. Zemini believed that Grisha powers are a blessing, so why do you hide it?
Because it's not a blessing, it's a curse.
Just
No idea what it's cost me.
Jasper, we're going in. Close the doors behind you.
You're losing her. Oh no.
It's impenetrable.
Come on, Nina.
That's not so good.
No.
There's something in the air.
Find a way to escape.
You okay?
You're late. What the fuck? why? Why would he be against you, your brother, like that at the end? Why would he be mad at you or anything like that? No, not at all. But I don't like that. It's the guilt part, you know, which is talking. We know now how his brother died because of that disease, because they were tricked. We know that Kaz, he survived and that was unexpected and all. But why your brother would be mad at you? You had the revenge, the personal revenge that you wanted against Pekka. For him, you know, it was to have a revenge for what happened to your brother. So why your brother would continue to be mad at you? Is there another story that we don't know about these two? Or is it really just your guilt still talking to you like it's not enough? It's not because you had your revenge against the guy who killed me that's it. You're gonna bury me, you know. That guilt that he had about the fact that his brother died, or just that memory, you know, that PTSD and stuff like that. The fact that he's continuing to have PTSD during this episode, to be afraid, to have these flashbacks and all, it's a good way to prove that. The fact that killing someone, you know, killing the person who caused you trouble, pain and all, gonna feel like a relief during a certain period of time, but it's not gonna change what happened, it's not gonna change the pain that you felt, and it's not because of that that suddenly you're gonna feel better and that everything which was caused is gonna be erased just like that. I think that it's more something like that. I don't want to think that we have another story, a reason why your brother would be mad at you. It's getting worse. Since 2-3 episodes now, it's getting worse for all of them. I'm surprised right there that they went on that mission about the blade so quickly. I thought that this episode would be about helping Nina to release Matthias, that we would go for that before. Because clearly the girl, she proved her loyalty, she told you the truth, Kaz, you won because of her. So I really thought that we would go for it first, but no, the blade first, why not? But I knew that it would take more than just one episode, and I thought that in fact it would take the entire second half of this season, so what, at least 2 or 3 episodes and then Matthias? I don't know what to think about the rhythm of their story, you know, how it's gonna evolve, at which rhythm, you know, how quick. Because right there, they arrived, you know, into that place really quick in comparison of that. That woman, for sure, it wouldn't be so easy to steal from her. For sure, her arm, you know, would have some traps. It ended with all of you on the floor. And you just have Willan out of this house, Nina and Zoya. It's not a lot of people, you know, to help you, to save you right there. What is she gonna do with you, this woman? What can she do really with you? Okay, you need that blade for the saints, and that's why Yuyeh, she chose to follow you. It's one of the reasons. The other one, she said it a little later. You know what she said about the fact that she followed him and not the woman because she needed to give the things back to him. She said it. She didn't want to leave his side when he was into that PTSD moment. She felt it, that he needed some help. It's more because of that, Yuyeh, you don't want to leave him. I love so much the fact that Nina told her what I'm saying since 2 episodes about the fact that Kaz pushed her away because he has feelings for her. It's because of the fact that he has feelings for her and he's afraid of it because he considers love as a weakness. It's because of the fact that you're free and you said since a long time that maybe you would leave him when you would be free. Now that you're free, he's prefers to push you away than to give you the choice just because he is afraid of what choice you would make. Like really, you were surprised that Jesper told her your plan and all, and that she would choose to come with you for the Saints. I think that it's one of the reasons why you accepted that mission, because clearly right there, after winning against Pekka, you have all of his business, you know, into your hands and all. Do you really need that amount of money? Maybe it's more like he needs the prince to be on his side, but also maybe there is a personal reason right there, like, okay, maybe I'm gonna do it because I believe into what is happening and I want to help, because Inej is gonna want me to do it. Maybe I'm going too far with that. The thing between Jesper and Willan about not reading, about feeling ashamed of who you are, that's a good conversation between these two, because it can end with Jesper admitting who he is and being proud of it, and I want that for this character. So I don't know about the introduction of that conversation, you know, the not reading part and the fact that Willan is reacting to it like that, but I like the fact that we have that conversation for this character, for these characters, in fact. Okay, for that part of the story. Alina, the fact that she wanted to see Kirigan, to try to manipulate him so she can cut that connection between them, she was sincere, that's what she wanted, it's okay. What is really not okay is the fact that I don't think that it can work like that, you know, just with projections and stuff like that. I think that they need a physical touch during that moment, and I think that it's gonna be also by killing him. I'm not okay with the manipulating part, even if it was working and it's the only thing which could have worked into that situation. I don't like to see Alina using manipulation, because it's something bad and it's something that he did. I don't want her to be like him. I don't like the fact that she said a lot of things that she thought and which are going with what he thinks. You know, like that she approved sincerely, without faking it, some things that he thinks. Some other things it was just to please him, but some things it was really because she approves it. I don't like that thing about the fact that he's still controlling her. You know, what she said to Baghra, it's about that. It's about the relationship that they had, the fact that he was controlling her, and the fact that he still has that power on him. And it's not a power like a real power, but it's because of their relationship, because of what he said, because of what she thinks, all of what she was saying, you know. She was saying, he did that, he did that, he did that. For me, he did good stuff, so she was almost like, thanks to him, I have all of that now. And it's Baghra who told her, but because of him, also all of that happened, remember that. And you know, it's like that into toxic relationship, like in real life, with women who are managing, you know, to get out of this relationship. Sometimes they are feeling guilty about it, ashamed of it, and sometimes also they have the temptation of coming back because still they remember all of the good stuff that this guy did for them, forgetting all of the bad stuff that these guys did. So it's really bad, you know, the fact that she's feeling like that, but I love the fact that the show is showing it, that moment, you know. But that thing for Alina, the fact that she's so impatient about having more powers, and she's really seeing it, you know, during that moment with Mal, she's seeing it. He wants her to be like step by step, you're gonna have the third creature, that third amplifier, so you can win against the fault step by step. Okay, it's taking time, okay, during that time people can die and all, but it's the best way, you know, to protect yourself, to do things right. And her, she's impatient, and we saw why also, and we can understand why, because she feels weak, she feels useless, she knows that she could do stuff right, but she doesn't have the power yet to do it, so she wants really to rush everything, and that's bad. Because of that, she can do bad stuff. The fact that right there she argued with Mal, that was painful to watch, and I said it even more because I think, and we had the proof again, that he can be the only one to stop her, but now she's blaming him for that. Oh, I really think that at some point it's gonna be a big temptation, a big thing for Alina to embrace her powers so much, to love so much, to feel powerful, that maybe she can switch, she can do bad stuff with it. I'm really afraid of that. For her to become the villain, you know, at some point. At the beginning, because of good reasons, you know, good motives, but it doesn't mean that what she would do with that would be right. Her relationship with the prince, with Nikolai, I appreciate that relationship, it's a sweet one, they are flirting, still, you know, but I'm a little confused with that because she's already into a triangle with Mal and with Kirigan, so another guy into that equation, no? But at the same time, they are really building something with that. We have still that marriage, you know, floating into the air, even if now it's not really a question anymore. I'm wondering where they are going with that, you know, the writers, with this relationship. Is it gonna be really something or not? Him? Yes, I don't have doubts about him anymore. You know, at the end of the last episode, I was like, okay, the guy is doing really good stuff for Alina. Not just the marriage, you know, which can be a good thing for her, but also like he supported her, he was there for her, that's really great and all. But I still had that impression that maybe he was also using her for his own interest, to have the throne and all. When his brother died, I was like, okay, maybe not, or maybe yes, but now we don't care about it anymore. But during all of this episode, he only did and said the right stuff. How he acted, you know, with his mom, pardoning also what they did to his dad, with admitting it, you know, with also like believing her just like that about it. It's really showing that he has a good heart, that he wants to do things good, that he wants things to change, that yes, like I'm really approving, you know, all of what he did, all of what he said during this episode, so I'm okay to put my trust on you. I would feel so betrayed, you know, if at some point the guy is gonna show a different face. I don't think so, but just saying. And I think that it would be the same for Alina also. And after feeling betrayed during the season 1, again, I'm saying it, she's not gonna be okay with being betrayed again. It's gonna be maybe a reason for her to switch, to get crazy. We have to be careful with that. With the girl going crazy no matter what. We'll see. Kirigan, I think that he lost hope right there of maybe making her come back to him. That's it. It's never gonna happen. And even worse, she tried to manipulate you. You know it now. No hope anymore for Kirigan. And the fact that Baghra went away, like really the guy is fully isolated, all by himself. He's sick, he's dying and all. Really, I think that he's gonna die during this season. Killed by her, you know, killed by Alina. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. Remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, on my Patreon, you have already the 2 next episodes. And yes, it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.